just do it, whatever. We'll watch it and check it. Now, why do you add just a little bit of the juice in the berries at this point in time?
Well, I want to bring up the sour cream to the temperature of the soup, of the berries.
Good idea, yeah.
Slowly. Otherwise, it'll curdle, even more so than it already is, and become essentially buttermilk. And I don't know about y'all, I'm not a huge fan of buttermilk. Like, that's not really my thing. There's a lot of people who really love it.
Yeah,
and like,
people who have it every day. My grandma would drink buttermilk,
yeah,
right?
and I'm like, okay, you can do that. That's not really my thing. So anyway, so you want to bring it up slowly, so that way, when you do dump this in, you are bringing it up to the temperature of what the berries are already. So anyway, I'm gonna dump all that in.
Woo! There it goes.
And look, okay, side note to what? Look at how pretty that color is. I'm making a mess. It's fine.
It's on the floor. It's
don't
beautiful
worry
on
about
the
it, but
floor.
it's pretty. I like it. Okay. Anyway, that's like one of my favorite colors is lavender.
Kind of lavender, yeah. I was gonna say
like,
lavender.
Yeah, that's kind of mine. I love that color. But anyway, so getting it all in there, and then I'm gonna start bringing
I'll take
it
the
together.
bowl from you, so you don't have to hold it and stir and be in the way of people watching.
You know.
Right?
Thank you. And then I'm gonna just kind of bring it all together. Keep an eye on the heat. We're pretty low, so
Yeah, it's
we
very
should
low.
be fine.
Should be, could be, you know,
know.
whatever you're cooking. It's
You know, it's fine. It's fine. And so, so bringing that all together, and I'm gonna keep an eye on this. We're gonna go for another 10 minutes or so, and after that, we get to blend it. And throw it in the Ninja.
Blend it, yes.
Blend it.
nothing like blending it, because that's where it all happens. That's where the goodness comes together.
Right. You feel very accomplished. You're like, oh, look at it. You know. But anyway, so there we go.
Because you blend the crap out of it.
Right, it's true. And and once we get closer to time, I'll be sure to show you what it actually looks like after we blend it.
Sure.
So, anyway, so do we have a bread update or not?
No. We just keep going with it.
Oh, okay.
We just keep going with it where it's at. Yep.
Cool.
10 minutes or so, I'll pull it out and probably put it on the wire rack.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll see where it's at.
So let's see.
Because you can smell it already.
Yeah, I can.
Starting to happen.
Yeah, it's gonna be tasty.
I know, it smells like my grandma's house.
I love. So we had a little sampling last night, and it was very tasty.
It's very tasty. Exactly.
Well, and also, in case anybody is like this, because I'm definitely like this. So I like sourdough bread, but I like sourdough bread that's a light tang. I don't like it to where it's like hardcore sour and you might as well go drink from the vinegar jar because of how sour it is. Like, I don't like that. I think that that's too much. I don't find it enjoyable. But this sourdough bread is very tasty.
It's very, yes.
It's not, honestly,
it's because the starter is fed with sugar.
Right, there we go.
I think so. Now you can change the tang.
Right.
But because it's fed with sugar, it's not going to have that tart sourdough.
Right. Which I'm not.
And this is a very it's a very young starter.
So that
it's
makes a
not
difference.
as ripe as others are.
Right.
Yeah.
That makes a difference.
And it makes a lot of so I think that really changes and adds to the taste. So it makes it very enjoyable.
Sure. Right.
Very enjoyable.
Yeah.
Very eatable.
Makes it tasty.
Makes it tasty and very eatable.
So something that I feel like we need to talk about.
Yeah.
Is we need to talk about that we could invite people to COVID cooking.
Yeah, we'd like to invite you at home if you'd like to join us.
Yes.
A few at a time.
Yes. Now
we're not talking about
like
900 families.
Right. I mean, don't get me wrong. We can party it up, but we can't. We have to do it COVID style. So obviously we're still kind of fleshing out some of the details regarding this.
Yeah.
We're thinking inviting anybody really who would like to come and hang out with us during our COVID cooking hour. Obviously, we would still have to follow some COVID protocol.
Right, you got to be healthy. You don't have to have any COVID symptoms.
Exactly, right.
And you got to wear a mask if you're sitting here with us. So.
But the upsides are that
you can help us clean up at the end of the day. Oh, no, wait a minute. Stop.
Not yet. Okay, you get fed. You will definitely be well fed. We actually, in many ways, we do need to invite more people because we end up with so much food here, guys.
And our seminaries are gone.
Right.
And all of that. So
right. We
want to share the love.
Exactly. We love doing this. We really do. We enjoy doing it, and we want to share the love with you all.
Exactly.
So,
this is a share the love event.
Exactly. It's
right. Buy a new car at Glockner today. Thank you, Chevy. Chevy share the love event. Right?
Let's go down the path.
I think that's their commercial, isn't it?
I think so.
It is. Chevy share the love.
I think it is. But also though, what?
I'm sorry, I'm drinking my drink with my spoon, but I want to get to the bottom. It's so good.
He's not sorry.
Yeah, not at all. He's like, oh, the chocolate chips there
at the bottom.
I love the chocolate chips at the bottom.
They're
fantastic. I want them.
I
But also though, keep in mind though that if we invite you over and everything and we feed you, we do ask one thing in return, and Father Joe already let it out.
Yeah.
That we would like your help cleaning up. because it is so, guys, I wish I could share with you. Actually, maybe I should. Maybe we'll take a picture and share it with you all. But bless Ruth. This kitchen
we do
is
our
a
best
mess.
to clean up.
We really do. We really do try.
Best.
We really do try. But it is a lot. It is a lot. To do all of this and everything, it is a lot every week. And so we would appreciate your help cleaning up afterwards. And so anyway, so if you agree to those things, you're more than welcome.
Right. We'd love to have you in to come and share with us.
Right. But anyway, so wanted to be sure to throw that out there, and we'll get out some more details and we'll figure all that out.
We'll give you an opportunity to call Rose.
Yeah.
And if you'd like to get your name on the list.
There we go.
And if you'd like to get your name on the list, call Rose, and she will she'll let us know, and then she'll let you know how many we can accommodate for the coming week. Next week, I think I've got the drink in mind. We just got to be able to figure. One of my grandma's drinks that she would always serve when she was having company over is called a Pink Lady. My mom knows it well, and it's it's full of gin. So who doesn't want something full of gin? I do. So anyway, I think the Pink Lady. It's another summertime drink.
Oh.
It's another summer drink.
Sorry.
That's hilarious. Here, let me just drink my bell.
Sorry, I was trying to be subtle and listen to you at the same time.
That wasn't subtle.
It wasn't subtle at all. Anyway.
So we have to figure out a menu around a Pink Lady.
It's a summertime drink.
Summertime drink.
So summertime food.
Summertime food. Because right now we're getting into corn season.
Absolutely.
Right? Fresh corn season.
Absolutely. So maybe we can come up with something like, some sort of corn dish, something that features. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we'll have to ponder that.
And gin.
We'll have to ponder that.
And gin.
And gin. Lots of gin. Okay.
Lots of gin.
Okay. And so
I think I can handle that. I think I can't handle anything after it, but I can handle gin during it.
All the gin, all the time. So, Father Patrick!
There's Father Patrick!
Hey!
It's the grasshopper.
Oh! Father Patrick needs a grasshopper.
Yes.
He's been so busy.
Absolutely. He's been working away.
Working away over there in his office.
Yeah. So we got to get him set up.
So
I had a little transfiguration yesterday.
Yes, he had some transfiguration.
Before test of today.
Right. So he got the taste test everything. He was so pleased with that joke, by the way. He was so happy with himself. He was like, "Oh yeah, I got this." Oh my gosh, I loved it.
Okay, look at this, Father Patrick. You are getting it.
And then
We're just so happy to have Father Patrick here, huh?
it's true.
It's a whole new experience for the community. I love it.
Right. It's true. And I.
There you go, Father Patrick. There is the grasshopper.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Getting him all
A man who knows to show up at the right time.
Yes.
Perfect
Your timing.
Perfect
so
timing.
good.
All right.
It's exceptional. And so, while we're getting all of this settled and everything, how we bread update?
We're great.
Okay, great.
We're moving along.
All right. So what I thought we would do, because I'm keeping an eye on the time and everything, is I'd show you. Okay, so blueberry soup. Once you get it off the stove, you blend it, then you refrigerate it, and you're supposed to serve it cold. And this is kind of what it looks like. I don't know if y'all can see that. Hopefully you can. And I'm gonna be honest. You sit here and you look at it in its current state, and you're like, really? But throw it. Let's stir it together,
Stir it together.
and we'll
Whip
serve
it
it up.
again.
We'll serve it
Exactly.
up, and it'll be very tasty.
I know.
So.
Bread. Smells like bread. Love it. Is that good? You got to get Father Patrick on camera saying that because it's so fantastic.